Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Dan Hagan. The 18-year-old who allegedly threatened Oneida County schools this week said today it's all a misunderstanding. Adam Bauman appeared by Zoom in Oneida County courts today. On Tuesday, the Minocqua Police Department received a threat against school officials at the Three Lakes and Lakeland Union High Schools. Law enforcement arrested Adam Bauman of Woodruff soon after allegedly making that threat. Bauman told Judge Michael Bloom that he never intended to hurt anyone at either of the schools.
A big misunderstanding. I mean, I've gone through this before. I don't have any intentions to do such a horrible thing.
The teen was given a $50,000 cash bond today. He is not allowed to leave Oneida County or go on the internet. Bauman is scheduled to be back in court on Monday at 2:30. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, a nice day, but a cool evening once again.
Yeah, 70s and 80s out there today. Tomorrow will not be as warm as today with some showers and a couple thunderstorms out there, but then it gets good. Then it gets real good with temperatures in the 80s through much of next week. Out there today, 77 in Rhinelander, 76 for Anago, even a couple low 80s across central Wisconsin today. That's not where we're at now. We're in the low 50s across Northwoods, low 60s across central Wisconsin. If you're sleeping in a tent tonight, no worries at all, but there will be some rain showers getting in here early tomorrow morning, but then we're going to crank up the heat. We're talking about high temperatures near 90 on Tuesday, and once it gets here, it's not going to go away in time quickly. Outside now, lots of clear skies currently, but there is some clouds just to our west, and there's rain showers over here. That is going to be here at about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, so expect a round of showers and storms tomorrow that will impact your Saturday plans. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is increasing clouds, a couple of showers by sunrise with low temperatures down near 53. Your full forecast coming up. Dan?
To Washington, D.C. now and the aftermath of day one of the January 6th hearings. During 90 minutes of primetime, a House committee laid out what we will learn about events leading up to, during, and following the attack on the Capitol. NBC's Susan McGinnis is on Capitol Hill with reaction and what's next.
I speak for a lot of people who are Capitol Hill neighbors. Every time we see the Capitol, it's a trauma cue for us for January 6th. It brings back really bad memories of that awful day.
Ann Seymour is like many in the district who had a front row seat January 6th. And well over a year later, the Capitol Hill resident says the sights and sounds of that day still replay in her mind.
January 6th was like the ultimate horror show for everyone who lives around the Capitol. We were shocked by what we were witnessing.
That's why she joined over 100 members of her community and activists for this watch party Thursday to take in the January 6th hearings with fellow neighbors who experienced the same things that fateful day.
The idea of saying the election was stolen and putting out this stuff, which I told the president was bullshit.
The evidence played during primetime confirming what many who live nearby already knew.
I didn't need Bill Barr to validate my opinion of January 6th. I didn't need any Republicans. I just needed my being in the shadow of the Capitol and seeing what happened.
This watch party at the Taft Memorial, one of over 90 events like this held across the country.
It's important to show decision makers that people care, that we are paying attention, that the results of these hearings are meaningful, and that we all want to protect democracy.
And organizers say this location, just feet from the Capitol, has particular importance for several reasons.
We can feel right now the horror that occurred on January 6th. So, the detriment that did to not only D.C., but to this nation can only be repaired by those people who work in that same building.
On Monday, the committee says it will focus on Donald Trump's effort to spread false information about the election. A Dane County judge is holding 2020 election investigator Michael Gableman in contempt for failing to hand over documents in an open records request. Liberal watchdog group American Oversight sued Gableman for withholding records. The judge also ordered Gableman's office to stop deleting emails, texts, and other records relating to the Wisconsin election investigation. Gableman took the stand today but declined to answer questions. He accused the Dane County judge of being biased.
I will not answer any more questions. I see you have a jail officer here. You want to put me in jail, Judge Remington? I'm not going to be railroaded.
The Republican-backed election investigation led by Gableman comes after Wisconsin has completed a series of audits. None of those reviews have uncovered widespread fraud or wrongdoing in the 2020 election in Wisconsin. Gableman's investigation has cost Wisconsin taxpayers nearly $900,000 so far. The Adams County Sheriff's Office has a new set of wheels to help with patrolling. After receiving a grant from Enbridge, the department purchased a UTV they say will help with making rounds through trails and routes, along with being used in emergencies and search and rescue operations. A visitor to northeastern Wisconsin had monkeypox and was contagious during the visit. That's according to the Oconto Health Department. The visitor has now left the state. Health officials say it was an isolated exposure. There are more than 30 confirmed cases of monkeypox in the country, but none in Wisconsin. Monkeypox does not spread easily from person to person. People must have close, sustained contact with an infected person to get the virus. Americans lose more than $40 billion a year to telemarketing fraud. A fraud prevention expert spoke in Eagle River today, hoping to educate people. Jeff Kirsten is a liaison for the Wisconsin Bureau of Consumer Protection and talked at the Olson Memorial Library. He says it's important to make sure how to identify a scam before a criminal can run off with your money or information.
Some popular ones, government imposter scams. You know, somebody pretending to be from Social Security, IRS, even pretending to be law enforcement. The romance scams, the sweetheart scams, that's the #1 type of scam that's out there.
And while criminals often target elderly people, Kirsten mentioned that recently younger individuals have been prone to scams.
Younger people actually fall victim to scams at a higher rate. If there's any good news for a younger person, is that somebody in their 20s that falls victim to a scam, on average they lose less money.
If you want to learn more about how to avoid scams or were a victim of a scam, be sure to visit the Consumer Protection Agency's website for more information. After school's out and the classrooms are empty, teens still need a place to call their own. That is where the Boys and Girls Club of the Northwoods comes in with their brand new teen center in Anago. Newswatch 12's Michael Lodholtz has the story.
Now that school is done for the summer, teens have more free time on their hands. The Boys and Girls Club of the Northwoods has been a local resource for over 21 years. They are a nonprofit organization that aims to create productive, caring, and responsible youths. Some members, like Caden Steckbauer, enjoy the experience so much they can't wait to give back.
Oh geez, there's so many things I'm excited for, but definitely just to see the reactions on the members' face when they finally get to start utilizing the space and all the activities that we're going to be having.
Caden's new teen center is nearly ready to serve the growing number of applicants in the area.
The new teen center in Anago, Wisconsin opens June 13th. They already have 60 teens registered with plenty of space for more.
The new building allows them to do a lot more for their students, such as organizing college and business tours, hosting community members interested in speaking with the teens, and various other field trips.
Growing up, I was actually a member that came to the Boys and Girls Club, and then for the past 2 years, I've been working as a YDP, a youth development professional, and then the opportunity came around, and I applied to be the Teen Center Director, and here we are in the brand new Teen Center.
Growing as a person is a central idea for Director of Operations Corey Zelazowski. This happens through the hard work of all members of the club and also the variety of programs each teen can expect to do every day.
I told parents to just be prepared for their kids to be very exhausted the first week after club is over.
In Anago, Michael Lodholtz for Newswatch 12.
More than 100 North Central Wisconsin veterans took a trip of a lifetime this week. Coming up, we'll hear why they recommend the trip to other veterans. That's After Weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
What does expert HVAC installation look like to you? Having a perfect reading nook on a humid day? A place to enjoy the view on a cold winter day? With a carrier system installed by Dahlquist, your home will be comfortable from room to room. Plus, you'll be getting expert installation of a system brought to you by the people who invented modern air conditioning. Contact Dahlquist today for your carrier. Turn to the experts.
Get the Planet Fitness Black Card, our most popular membership for zero enrollment and only $24.99 a month. With access to 2,000 plus locations, bring a friend every time you visit.
I love friends.
And relaxing massage chairs.
That makes me so happy.
The PF Black Card is your ticket to all the perks.
Look at that glow.
Oh, it's all natural.
It's this place, I tell you. So get glowing and feel fit-tacular for zero enrollment and only $24.99 a month. Deal ends Wednesday, June 15th.
Carpet City, Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's grand opening sale and receive massive savings along with free carpet installation. Take advantage of grand opening savings at the brand new Eagle River store and all existing locations. Come see why builders and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs. And receive huge savings at the Carpet City Flooring Center grand opening sale.
Our prices will floor you.
Liza saves the day.
Well, this is how I cook, so.
I'm a big fan of your food. Thank you. Smells so good.
Mix and match a cheeseburger, McChicken, or 4-piece chicken McNuggets. Get any two for $3.
Huge auction, Conover, Wisconsin. John Deere compact tractor, Yamaha UTV, forklift, trailers, Polaris ATV, snowmobile, boats, tools, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
At Batteries Plus, we power family road trips. We power bedtime stories. We power our local hospitals. We power connections with friends. We do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. How powerful is that?
Buying for a business? Sign up for a free business account today. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
It's Friday night, the weekend's here, and rain showers are back in the forecast tomorrow. I know, bad timing, but then it gets good. Sunday, lots of sunshine with temperatures in the 70s, and then 80s are back in the forecast through much, if not all, of next week. Almost 80s today in north central Wisconsin, 77 here in Rhinelander, but there were 80s across central Wisconsin today. Wausau looking at you at 82, the high temperature earlier. Right now, though, not so much. It's 51 in Rhinelander, 57 for Phyllis, 59 for Ladysmith, 63 Wisconsin Rapids, so it's still comfy out there. These are not going to drop much more because clouds are rolling in, and clouds are like a blanket in the atmosphere. They keep temperatures steady across the region. All right, so 74 is the average high. We were above that today. The average low being 49. Record low 31, record high 98 back in 1911. All right, going forward, no 98s, but a couple of you, like more than two, could do 90 on Tuesday before we fall back just a bit. And it's going to be incredibly humid in here as well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So get ready. Go out and buy an air conditioner or a fan now because there'll be a run on these things, most likely getting in here Tuesday or Wednesday. And then beyond that, so beyond next week, this is the long-range temperature outlook. It is now flipped, right? Below average to now above average. A good chance of it across our region through the end of June. That'll firmly plant us in the 80s and maybe even a couple 90s in there as well. Today, lots of sunshine with temperatures back up in the 70s. A very comfortable day, right? That light east breeze. Tomorrow, though, is going to change as we have some cloud cover on the way now. And then by tomorrow morning, some light rain showers across the area. And that rain could be locally heavy for an hour or two. All of this is moving this way for tomorrow. And we have a good round of rain coming, most likely getting in here about 8 o'clock in the morning, lasting through probably noon or 2 p.m. I know, right in the middle of your day tomorrow, ruining your Saturday plans. But overall, we have quite a bit of rainfall on the way for us for tomorrow, just for a couple hours during the early afternoon. Let's walk you through it. So increasing clouds out there tonight, a couple of sprinkles before we get to tomorrow morning. And then by, say, 7 o'clock in the morning, here comes that rain, moving kind of slowly across our area. It'll likely be out of here noonish, 1, 2 o'clock-ish, but overall, we'll keep things cloudy and cooler tomorrow with highs only in the 60s. Our forecast then tonight, though, is increasing clouds out there now. A couple of rain showers or sprinkles before sunrise. Look for low temperatures near 53. For tomorrow, all right, so scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms out there, likely non-severe, but high temperatures struggling to get out of the 60s tomorrow with that rain-cooled air across the area and that southeast breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow we get wet through the afternoon. Sunday, a very nice day, 75, partly cloudy skies. Monday, a couple thunder showers around 77. That's a warm front. And then look what happens Tuesday, 88, partly cloudy and humid. Wednesday, summer-like showers out there with high temperatures near 85. Dan?
Thanks, Jeff. Around 12 and a half years ago, Sergeant Ryan Adams of Rhinelander was killed in action while serving in Afghanistan. While he's no longer with us, his legacy lives on with an organization bearing his name and a new memorial ride. Camp Ryan Adams assists current military veterans and their families. And then Saturday, June 18th, the inaugural Ryan Adams Memorial Ride will fundraise for that organization. The event is a motorcycle dice run kicking off from H2H Public House north of Rhinelander at 10:30. The sign up is from 8 to 10. Again, that's next Saturday. Also, next Saturday, a local veteran is celebrating 100 years on this earth, and he's inviting everyone to his birthday bash. John McMurray from Medford served in World War II. He and his family would like to invite everyone to Medford's VFW on Saturday, June 18th to help John celebrate his 100th birthday. The party will be from 2 to 6. On Monday, mission number 40 of the Never Forgotten Honor Flight took 106 local veterans to Washington, D.C. There are many more veterans out there who could go on that flight. President of the Never Forgotten Honor Flight, Mike Thompson, says many veterans believe they are not worthy of going on the flight, but Thompson encourages anyone eligible to sign up.
If you're eligible based on dates of service for World War II, Korea, or Vietnam, and it's on our website showing those dates, you can get on an honor flight. And I would encourage anybody that hasn't been on an honor flight to take advantage of this free trip of a lifetime.
Veterans from Monday's trip say they would highly recommend any fellow veterans to go on the flight.
And I said you should really sign up for the honor flight because it's a great privilege.
I'd say it's definitely worth it. Anybody who wanted to go on the honor flight, they should.
I'm glad I went. I recommended anybody that's eligible to go for it.
We have information to sign up for the Never Forgotten Honor Flight on our website, WJFW.com. The Milwaukee Brewers have had a rough week. They haven't won a single game. After the break, we'll see if they could change that tonight. Plus, we debut our weekly local history series, Connecting the Dots, hosted by Rhinelander historian Carrie Bladorn. We'll be right back.
Ripco Credit Union.
Did you know that Ripco Credit Union has been around for 90 years? That covers generations of members, people we've stood by and stood behind every step of the way. If you're in the market for a financial institution you can trust, one with deep roots in the communities we serve and an attitude of excellence, give Ripco a chance and we'll give you our best. Ripco Credit Union, Rhinelander and Eagle River, federally insured by NCUA.
An attitude of excellence. Ripco Credit Union.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV. Because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra $1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. Choose FlexBuy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% financing for 66 months plus $1,000 retail order cash.
It's summertime at the Rhinelander Brewery, featuring live music and open to enjoy 7 days a week. Come in and enjoy snacks and our rotating local beer selection. Grab your favorite food at CT's Deli and bring it in to enjoy. Fill up your growler or howler from the beers exclusive to our tap room. We have a large selection of apparel, so shop with your four-legged friends because we are dog-friendly. Rhinelander Brewery is looking to enjoy your summer with you.
Wisconsin is one of those certain places with certain people who do a certain thing better than anyone else, anywhere. In Wisconsin, we dream in cheese. Look for our badge. It's on everything we make.
The last time the Milwaukee Brewers won was Thursday. Last Thursday, as in June 2nd. They came into tonight on a 6-game losing streak, but hoping to rebound against one of the worst teams in the National League. Should be a win against the Washington Nationals, right? Well, not a good day on the mound for Aaron Ashby. He gives this RBI single to Nelson Cruz in the first. Nats take an early 1-0 lead, but Brewers tied up in the second inning. Jace Peterson slams this 2-run shot into right, but that wouldn't be enough. Ashby would give up 6 earned runs in 4 2/3 innings for the Brew Crew. And really, the bullpen wasn't much better either. Bottom of the 6th, Josh Bell hits a 3-run home run off Miguel Sanchez. That puts the lowly Nationals up 9-3. And yeah, there's another dinger. They'd end up winning 11-5. Brewers will try to break their 7-game losing streak tomorrow at 3 in D.C. Tonight we are debuting our new segment called Connecting the Dots. We're taking a trip back in time to learn about history here in the Northwoods. And our new history correspondent, Carrie Bladorn, will show us how schools used to operate over 100 years ago. Here's our first installment of Connecting the Dots.
Connecting the Dots, Reliving Northwoods History with Carrie Bladorn is brought to you by Fourth Floral, Mel's Trading Post, Rhinelander Brewing Company, and Ripco Credit Union.
School just wrapped up in north central Wisconsin. Let's take a moment to walk back in time to see what life was like in a rural school 100 years ago. Far from the state-of-the-art elementary schools we have today, with expansive buildings, separate classrooms for each grade, filled with the electronic education tools of the modern age, rural schools of yesteryear were much simpler affairs. Prior to 1950, thousands of these little schools dotted the landscape of the early American education system. Things were much different in rural parts of Wisconsin a century ago, where every 5 or so miles you could find a modest one-room country school. Buildings like this schoolhouse at Pioneer Park Historical Complex in Rhinelander. Schools such as this one were often built on land donated by adjacent farmsteads with school-aged children. This school began its life near Tom Doyle Lake in Newbold and was later moved to the township of Pine Lake. Moving a school was not uncommon to accommodate the changing needs of the rural areas. Arriving at school after walking a few miles with the lunch pail in hand and then playing outside with their classmates, the day would begin with the ring of the school bell, either from a simple bell tower on top of the school or a handbell from the teacher, like this one. Children of all ages up to the 8th grade were all taught in one room by a single teacher. The teacher would arrive early in the morning to prepare for the day. Sometimes the teacher was as young as 16 years old and often boarded at a nearby farm. Teachers of past generations adhered to strict rules, such as being unmarried, not wearing bright colors, and being home between the hours of 8 p.m. and 6 a.m., among others. Older children helped younger pupils with their lessons when the teacher was busy with an individual grade. Students also had daily chores, such as raising the flag, fetching wood for the wood stove, which heated the school, or water from the hand-pumped well where it was brought in for the water cooler. Along with the woodshed, these schools also had an outhouse on the premise. In the days before television and computers, these buildings often served as a community gathering place for programs during Christmas or President's Day, as well as weekend potlucks hosted by neighbors. In the late 1940s, districts began the process of consolidation, which spelled the end of the one-room country school. Larger facilities were built in centralized locations, and students were more easily bused in from the rural areas. Education has come a long way in 100 years from the days of the one-room schoolhouse. Students today can be glad they don't have to use an outhouse anymore, pump water from a well, or walk to school uphill both ways. I'm Carrie Bladorn. This has been Connecting the Dots, Reliving Northwoods History on Newswatch 12.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
Been daydreaming of campfires or time on the water? Start your summer plans by joining Shoulders RV and Marine at their Better Late Than Never 27th Annual Open House, Thursday, June 16th through Saturday, June 18th. They have over 200 total available boats and campers. Shop the best deals on the best brands at the biggest RV and marine dealer in the Northwoods. The Better Late Than Never 27th Annual Open House, Thursday, June 16th through Saturday, June 18th at Shoulders RV and Marine.
Northwoods Furniture and Mattress announces our Memorial Day and grand reopening sales event. We finished the expansion of our Highway 70 West store to make room for even more home furnishings ready for immediate delivery, and we're offering store-wide savings at both locations. Big discounts right now on mattresses by Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We have a huge selection of mattresses in stock. Floor models and clearance items are further reduced. Shop early for best selection. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress in Eagle River, celebrating 15 years in business.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Leaving a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
California's largest utility company is working on a project to make energy production better for the environment. It starts with grass and ends with gas emitted by cows at dairy farms. Cows produce a lot of methane, a harmful greenhouse gas, but PG&E is capturing methane from dairy farms and using it to meet the state's energy needs. The company estimates that the capture project is equivalent to taking more than 1 million cars off the road in California. The YMCA of the Northwoods CEO, Ryan Zietlow, has taken a new position with the Stevens Point YMCA. Zietlow will be stepping into that position August 1st. He has been with the YMCA in Rhinelander approximately 5 years. The Y has recently announced an expansion into Park Falls. Zietlow is a 2002 graduate of UW Stevens Point. We'll have one final look at your weather after the break, but first, here's this week's Big Ol' Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Okay. Where do fish like to go on vacation? Well, obviously, Finland. Okay. Let's start this week's Big Old Fish with Brenda Robinson of Rhinelander, who caught this gorgeous 27-inch walleye on a Hazelhurst lake on May 11th of this year. Now, she was using a jig with a minnow on an ultralight pole with 4-pound test. And as soon as the photo was taken, the fish was released to fight another day and to help preserve the walleye population. Well, Brenda, I don't know what else to say, but that is one big old fish. Way to go and keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Bruce Vanzo, who caught this lunker of a walleye on the Peshtigo River back in April on the 19th of this year using a large purple crankbait. And he went on to say, yep, she's getting mounted. Well, obviously, that is one big old fish. Way to go and keep on reeling them in. And last but not least this week, we have Corey Satterfield, who's submitted a few fish here recently, one of which is this gorgeous 28-inch walleye that he caught in Rhinelander. Well, that is one big old fish. Way to go, Corey. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish mount is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
I don't think it's here for the burger.
This summer, prime rib is the star. Bite into the new Primal Angus Thick Burger at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Garden season is here. Stop at 4th Floral on North Brown Street in downtown Rhinelander. For over 120 years, our family has been growing the hardy plants that thrive in northern Wisconsin, all grown on-site in our own greenhouses. Visit us for locally grown flowers, vegetables, and hanging baskets. We have garden accessories and gifts and great gardening advice to make your yard a beautiful oasis at 4th Floral on North Brown Street in downtown Rhinelander.
Summer's here, and it's time to refresh your space, indoor or out. Get an incredible 25% off Slumberland low prices during our huge memorial sale at Slumberland. Explore our comfortable living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio, and more. Pay no interest for 5 years and get free doorstep shipping. Are you sleeping in pain but dread mattress shopping? Come to Slumberland, where each bed is rated for back support and softness. It takes all the guesswork out of finding your perfect bed.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck, Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks. Menards is the one-stop shop for everything you need. Get a truckload of savings on items you need every day for everyone in your household. We have it all, from big to small and everything in between. Energizer Max alkaline batteries provide long-lasting energy for the devices you use every day. Get a 24-pack of Energizer batteries for only $12.99 after 11% rebate now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Traffic is horrible.
All right, time for another one of these.
Bite into the new Primal Burrito or Biscuit with Prime Rib at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Huge online auction, Tomahawk, Wisconsin. New Holland skid steer, Yamaha Enduro motorcycle, Honda ATV, tools, home content, sporting goods, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys. Jeff, we got some farmers markets this weekend. The Anago one is open tomorrow from 8 to noon at Peaceful Valley Park. The Rhinelander one is open 8 to noon at Pioneer Park. The Wausau Farmers Market will open up at 7:30 just north of Oak Park. Are they going to avoid the rain, Jeff?
No, rain showers are on the way. They'll be here around sunrise tomorrow morning. It's this rain shower over here across Minnesota. It's not going to be an all-day rain. We're talking probably 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., but it's going to be a bit of a thing for a couple hours tomorrow that'll likely chase you inside, and then it's going to get warm. 75 Sunday, 88 Tuesday, and humid through much, if not all, of next week.
Bring your rain jackets to the farmers market. Still enjoy the local food there. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. We'll see you on Monday.